well
That's
for
a
them.
win-win for
Yeah,
everybody.
we're really happy about that, Jesse and I.
We're actually very happy to have you here. I mean, it's just like a dream come true to have missionaries serving God and to the people of El Salvador.
Yeah,
So
well, we're pretty happy to be here. So that's
Oh.
really great.
Un momento. Wait a second. Oh. Hola. Hola, ¿qué tal, Karina? ¿Cómo estás? Sí, escuché en las noticias que ya nació tu bebé. Ajá, vaya, pero ahora te voy a contar algo. Por favor, necesito que le prestes mucha atención. No vayas en ningún momento a dejar sola a la criatura, ¿ok? Y tampoco, si salís, lo vayas a llevar sin suéter, que se te vaya a mojar o que algo vaya a pasar. Le tenés que comprar una cita para ponerla en el carro, para tener el bebé súper seguro, y solamente te pido que seas una mamá súper responsable. Yo te estaré observando, estaré siempre pendiente, ¿ok? Sí, te amo. Felicidades. Adiós.
What is going on? Is everything okay? You sounded like you were having a fight.
Oh, everything is okay. I was just catching up with my sister. She just had a baby. That's
Sorry, you seemed really angry. I was just checking to see if
No,
everything was
that's
okay.
that's the way we actually talk here. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's all good. I was
Yes.
just wanting to
I'm
make sure.
happy. I'm an auntie now.
Great. Congratulations.
Yes. Yeah, well, thank you. What do we do when we come across cultural difference? Most of us have traveled a little bit and we have run into some form of cultural difference. Can you think of an example of something you have experienced in another culture that will be different from things at home? Here are some of the things you will encounter in El Salvador. Salvadorians place a high value on greetings. When you walk into a room, you don't only say hello to the people you know, you get to greet everyone who's there. In the community, people are very friendly and say hello to you on the street. It shows respect when you acknowledge and greet people. Salvadorians are quick to hug and show affection. Another thing you will notice is that the way people dress in El Salvador is different. You won't often see people wearing shorts in public. Most of men will wear long pants and women will wear long pants or skirts. North Americans may think this is odd to not wear shorts in such a hot climate, but that is our tradition. You will probably find many differences between life in El Salvador and life in North America. But the best way to prepare for cultural differences is not to list all of the difference you might run into, but to learn how to process them when you encounter them.
So how can we help you navigate Salvadoran culture? The goal is to help you develop ways to process cultural differences. First of all, never assume that it is the same as what you are used to. The key to dealing with a new culture is to always be respectful, then be curious and ask questions. Don't assume things are the same. Find out what it's like. There's a lot we can learn. You may assume that everyone is anxious to get to the work site and to get homes built, but Salvadorans place a different value on time. North Americans' assumption is that time is money and that we are short on time, but Salvadorans believe there is always time to relationships and greetings. So just chill, tranquilo, don't assume, be curious, and be observant. Ask questions.
A second thing to keep in mind is that cultural differences are not right or wrong, better or worse. They are just different. This one is super important and often is the most difficult one to remember since we love to draw comparisons. We tend to think that the way we do things is the right way, and so it makes us think that the other way is the wrong way. But that's not true. It feels right to us because that is what we are used to. But cultural differences are just that, different. And so we have to train ourselves to think in a new way. Find out what you can learn by doing things differently. Our lives can be fuller and richer by finding out new and different ways of looking at life and doing life.
Another cultural difference is that Canadians use a fork and a knife to eat pupusas. But in Salvadorian culture, people use their hands.
Thirdly, we want to be humble. We can't possibly cover everything that is to say about being prepared for this trip. But we want to finish by stressing one thing. Philippians 2:3-4 says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility value others above yourself, not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others." Too often, people think that having more money, more technology, more education, or more opportunity makes them better than others. These things cause people to think more highly of themselves and to look down on others because they do things differently or because they need help. This happens in every culture everywhere. And because of that, others are treated as if they don't have anything to offer. The truth is that people in countries such as El Salvador have a lot to offer. It's easy and tempting to go and give advice, but it is possible to receive and learn from them. Philippians 2 encourages us to have a different attitude. It says, "Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves." It's about being humble. I believe that when we meet here in El Salvador, that God has something amazing in store for each one of us. This is an opportunity to see a different worldview and to find meaning and purpose in building God's kingdom here on earth.
Remember our tips for being in a different culture. Don't assume it will be the same as what you are used to, but be curious and ask questions. Cultural differences are not right or wrong, but just different. And be humble. When you come here, come with a desire to learn and to be humble. It's not only about the house and how we are going to help others, but it's also about receiving in humility. This trip is about what God wants to do in each of our lives, and there are some incredibly valuable lessons for all of us. Are you excited to find out what El Salvador is like? We have a beautiful country with many new things for you to explore and enjoy. We can't wait to see you here.